In this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI to beat the Facebook algorithm so that your posts show up more frequently in the Facebook feed versus your competitors. Let's dive in. The Facebook algorithm has undergone some big changes this year, and now more than ever, Facebook is looking for high quality content. That's what's being favored in the news feed versus low quality posts. And you notice here that Meta says specifically invest in original content that resonates with your audience. And this is great to know that high quality content is better than spammy content or low quality content. But how do you actually do that? What is high quality content? What specifically is the algorithm looking for? Well, there are 3 steps to follow that use AI to produce a lot of high quality content that the Facebook algorithm will love. The first step is to identify trending topics. This is basically looking for topics that you already see your audience talking about. It's topics that they're already engaging on. And it's important that these topics are trending, meaning that they're topics that your audience cares about right now in real time. The best way to find these trending topics is simply to watch what's going on with your audience on Facebook. There are 3 different locations that you can do that. First, you want to look at what your ideal audience is posting about. You want to look at what they're commenting about, and then you want to look at the DMs that you get from your ideal leads or your ideal audience members. What are they asking about? What are they wondering about? What are they worried about? Let's take a look at a couple of examples. First here, this was a post that came through my feed, and you can see here it says, did anyone else get this notification about live videos being deleted? And so the post is basically talking about how Facebook going forward is going to be deleting live videos after 30 days. And so when I saw this post come through my feed, I thought, interesting. Someone from my target audience is posting about this problem, the fact that Facebook Lives are going to be deleted. Maybe this is a trending topic that my audience would be interested in. And so I watched, and sure enough, I saw other posts starting to come up from people in my audience who are talking about this. They're worried about the fact that their Facebook Lives are being deleted. So from their posts, I saw that this was a trending topic. Now, secondly, I want to go and take a look at the comments of these posts to see how big of a problem is this. And you can do this as well. When you see a post that seems like a topic that would be interesting to your ideal audience, go down and take a look at the comments and see how big of a deal it is. And you can see right here, these people are angry. WTF, WTF. This person says, I miss MySpace. So clearly the fact that Facebook is deleting old live videos is a real problem that people in my audience, I target business owners who use Facebook to grow their business, they care about this. Great trending topic. Let me show you another example of a different trending topic that came up through Messenger. In this case, I'm talking to a potential lead about Facebook profiles, and he made this statement that Facebook allows you to have 4 different accounts. But as the conversation continued, it became clear that he didn't really understand what it means to have additional accounts or additional profiles on Facebook. And so this got me thinking, I wonder if other people in my audience would be interested in this topic, how to use multiple profiles on Facebook. And so you can see how you can do this as well. Start watching for trending topics by looking at the posts of people in your audience, the comments that they make on those posts, and in the DMs that they send to you. Now, as a little bit of a note, you might think, well, why don't I just go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, what are trending topics for, and then insert your industry. So what are trending topics for weight loss, as an example, if you're a weight loss coach? The problem with doing that with AI is that AI uses historical data. And so if you were to ask about trending topics, you might get topics that have been popular in the last 6 months or in the last year, but are you going to get topics that are trending this week or right now? It's not very likely because AI doesn't have that data, at least not yet. So that's the first step, is to spot these trending topics using posts, comments, and DMs. The second step is to generate unique post ideas. You don't want to go out and post the same thing that everyone else is posting. As an example, we'll go back to this post about Facebook deleting live videos. This post, it's kind of a complaining post saying, I can't believe this is happening, this is bad, and then judging by the comments, everyone piles in on top and says, this is the worst thing ever. So if I were to go and create a piece of content of a similar nature saying, isn't it awful that Facebook is now deleting live videos? Why would the Facebook algorithm favor my post versus posts like this one? There's already content out there complaining about this. I want to do something different. I need a unique angle, and that's what you need as well. You need a unique angle talking about the trending topic that you've uncovered. Well, how do you do that? Here's where AI becomes very, very useful. Take a look at this prompt that will help you generate all kinds of unique angles or spins on the trending topic that you identify. So the prompt goes like this. It says, you are an expert content researcher who can come up with unique content ideas for any topic. So this first statement here is providing the role of the AI. It's telling the AI what its role is. Then you go on to say, I want to write a Facebook post about, and here's where you insert your trending topic. I'll show you an example of this in action in just a second. And then finally, well, what do you actually want the AI to do? Give me 10 different angles I could use to approach this topic in a way that would engage, and then you want to insert your target audience. This is exactly what the AI needs in order to come up with a lot of unique post ideas that you can then use. So let's go take a look at how this actually plays out. I'm doing this in ChatGPT, but you can use any AI model you like. So here's our prompt. You're an expert content researcher. You can come up with content ideas. I want to write a Facebook post about, and then here's the trending topic: Facebook deleting live videos after 30 days. Insert your trending topic there. Give me 10 different angles I could use to approach this topic in a way that would engage. Who am I targeting? In this case, I'm going to target online coaches. And that's it. You can go ahead and run that prompt. And you're going to see that you're going to get a lot of unique spins or angles on this topic idea that other people aren't writing about, other people haven't come up with. So as we go down here, you'll see that ChatGPT in particular is very good at this. It actually gives a name to the angle that it comes up with. It gives you a specific hook that you could use, and then it elaborates on the angle that it's taking for this particular post to give you an idea as to what direction you should take with your post if you choose to use that particular angle. Pretty cool, right? So you've identified this trending topic that you know your audience is interested in. Then you leveraged AI to come up with a bunch of different unique angles that you could create content around that deal with that trending topic. And now the third step is to create different post types. You want to take those angles that AI generated for you and create different pieces of content using different post types. And this is because we don't know for sure what the Facebook algorithm is going to latch onto. Maybe it's looking for a text-only post that would grab the attention of your audience. And so the best plan is to give a variety of different post types, speaking on that trending topic, using the different angles that AI generated, and then let the Facebook algorithm determine which of those different post types is the one that's going to capture your audience's attention the best. Let me show you an example of 3 different post types I used, all speaking about the same trending topic. So here's the first one. You can see it says, "Don't let Facebook delete your social proof, act quickly." And this is a reel, a short form video talking about Facebook deleting live videos and what you can do to stop it. There's one post type. Here's another example. "Do this before your social proof is permanently deleted." And this is talking about how you can save your live videos as well as how you can save all the engagements on those posts. And notice that this is an image-based post. There's a series of images that explain the steps that someone needs to do to preserve all the engagement they got on their live video before the videos are deleted. Third, here's a short form written post. It simply says, "No, Facebook is not going to suddenly delete your live videos. Everyone can relax." 3 different post types, all talking about the same trending topic, and now the Facebook algorithm can see which one starts to perform the best with my audience, and then it's going to take that post and show it to a much greater audience. And this is very powerful because even if you have a small audience, like I do, I have a relatively small audience, you'll see over here when we take a look at the stats of these posts, thousands of people are being shown these posts because the posts are speaking about a trending topic. They have a unique spin or angle, and they're being created using different post types. And so now the Facebook algorithm has everything it needs to show your post to thousands of people as well. And this is the exact strategy I use to make sure that I'm creating content that the Facebook algorithm will love. But I also have a secret weapon, and that secret weapon is Unipro. Unipro is an amazing tool that goes out onto Facebook. It finds your ideal leads. It brings those leads over into your audience, and it makes sure that those leads see your content so that they're nurtured, and then it can strike up a conversation with those leads when they're most likely to buy from you. Unipro, it's been a game changer for my online business, and I know it will be for you as well. So definitely check it out. Go over to unipro.com. That's what I've got for you in this video, all about how to beat the Facebook algorithm so that your posts show up in the Facebook feed way more often than your competitors' posts do. If this was helpful, give it a like. And if you have any questions about the steps shown in this strategy, leave those questions below in the comments. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you're growing your online business and you're using Facebook to do so, and you haven't yet checked out Unipro, you got to check it out. Go over to unipro.com. It's really going to help you grow your business a whole lot faster. Thanks for checking out this video. Can't wait to see it in the next video.